Hey, let's go. Got two of our casters playing against each other right here. Snipe and LoveSnow.
We've played against each other a lot, I gotta say. Every time we do a best of 3, it goes 3 games, so, maybe that'll happen here again. I can't say for sure, but,
That was going to be my next question, is who usually wins, but if it's usually pretty close, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, no, every best of 3 we've played has gone 3 games, except for maybe these games, like I said. No spoilers here, but, yeah, switching back and forth who wins kind of thing, so. I don't know. We really didn't want to play each other, I feel like, this early. I know I wanted to play him in like the finals or at least round of 4 or something, but here we are in this round of 8 group, so we got to play each other and take one another out. Teammates in the regular season as well, unfortunately. Team kill here coming up, so.
So a 4-player map here, and we've got close spawns.
Yeah, I don't even know if I remember these games. They were played so long ago. Like over a month ago.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I did as well. I can't necessarily recall.
Looks like pretty standard opening so far. No center gates from Snipe or anything.
Yeah.
Snipe playing honorable thus far.
Honorable Protoss is the only way. No, I usually don't cheese and stuff, so I'm probably going to play pretty standard in these games. I don't know. But yeah, close spawns could be good for either player to go for something a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll see Reaver play out of you here, Snipe. I know that's kind of a thing that a lot of players don't bother doing, and some players really like.
Yeah, I feel like it depends on the player, how good they are with Reavers. I typically find I'm worse with Reavers against Terran, so I don't do it all that often, but I do mix them in from time to time. I can't remember if I did them in these games, but we will find out.
Yeah, it looks like Snipe just getting his core on time. No 12 Zealot.
Scouts actually cross each other there.
Super standard.
Yeah, they'll both scout each other first, which is nice. You hate to be in the dark.
Yeah, that's right. So we'll see here. Of course, I'll get in, see this gas being mined here. Just kind of making sure he's not going for like 2 factory plays, something like that. Does manage to snipe that probe off, so a bit unfortunate there for myself, but
yeah, there's a second Marine being produced now as well.
I don't believe the probe was close enough to see the factory go down, but just one factory is nothing surprising yet anyway.
Yeah, it didn't get a whole lot of information, to be honest, because of the timing. And a third Marine now being produced, I think, to block that choke. And you have no Zealot produced from the Protoss, so that's important. That'll favor.
Yeah, kind of cool sending the SCV home right now, because that goon is about to chase it away, so, keeping it alive is nice when it's about to die anyway.
Typically around like 316, that first gate's coming out, depending on exactly what they're doing. It could change a little bit, but that's around the time you want to be sending that SCV home. Or at least away from the goon that's going to spawn. And 3 Marines are made just to deal with the goon, so you can get the CC without making a bunker right off the bat, since we confirmed there was no Zealot.
SCV getting back in to check the Nexus timing on that expansion. And it looks like the Nexus and the Command Center down basically the same time here.
Yeah, we got a one goon expand from the Protoss, and just the 3 Rhines, 1 factory expand from LoveSnow. I haven't seen a Vulture produced yet, though, which is usually what I see him do before the machine shop. I think that might be a tank we see first. Yep, tank we see first. To deal with, since it's a flat map with the wide open, he doesn't want to have early goons causing him trouble, I think.
Yeah, and the goon range has not been delayed here, so the goons can definitely move out once those are done and put on some pressure.
Yeah, and we see no second gateway. It's actually a robo facility first from Protoss, so he'll be on a little bit more defensive from the start. He probably won't be pushing into that bunker too much.
There goes that second gate now. Pretty standard from a 23 next to just go 2-gate Robo. Leaves the option to transition into Reaver if you want. Or you can just go on 2 gates, especially if you know if the Terran's not planning on being aggressive, doing any kind of early like fact, CC fact type push. You can get away with just 2 gateways and just fine.
So, question here, partly for my own benefit. Do you always get Observatory right away when the Robo finishes, or do you sometimes get the Robo Support Bay first?
Depends what you want to go for. You can definitely get the Robo Support Bay, in which case you'll also start a shuttle earlier or right away. Then you can get the Reaver out, and then in that case, your shuttle Reaver does more of the scouting than your Observer. Like you can fly in with your shuttle and count the factory, see if he's going for some kind of a mid-game push, or if he's just gonna, sit back, macro up, and play for a longer game.
Gotcha. So it looks like the Observatory was gone for. And meanwhile, the... oh my gosh, good cast. I like it. Meanwhile, the Goon there actually sticking around a little bit too long, got a bunch of hull damage. Not a huge deal.
Third gateway now going down after the Observatory, so I don't think we're going to see any early Reaver, more of a 3-gate Goon. And now a Citadel actually going down rather quickly here.
Yeah, we actually
so not going to see a Nexus, I don't think, from Protoss, a third Nexus very soon.
Yeah, he took a pretty quick second gas there, which can often tell he's going for a more tech heavy, something like a 2-base Arbiter, which is what we're probably going to see from Protoss here. Especially knowing myself, that's what I guess I'm probably doing here.
That would explain the quick Citadel, right?
Exactly.
So we get the Armory and the Engineering Bay down for Terran.
Well, it looks like they built the engineering bay, but didn't actually finish it. Just kind of debating if you actually needed to make it and finish up making some turrets or not.
No, he canceled
He
it.
just canceled it.
And I think seeing that many goons kind of told him, like, there's no reason to really need this right now.
Yeah, he'll need it eventually, but the Engineering Bay doesn't do anything for
the
mech units.
Starport
So.
and Templar Archive, going down off the 2 base. So that's exactly what we'll see. This is the Arbiter tech. Interesting.
Yeah, well, Observer's getting into the Terran's base here, kind of checking out to see what's up. Now, one thing you want to look for is the factory count for sure, as Protoss here. If he's going for a mid-game push, you do not want to take a third Nexus.
Yeah, you usually want
hard to hold.
At least match, if not slightly. You want to have it like 1 or 2 more gateways more than the factory count, right? Or at least even, never less, because you'll be in trouble.
2 gateways per factory?
I've heard the magic number's 1.5, but ideally a couple more gateways. And then if he is doing a mid-game push, you kind of want to cut your probes and start pushing out a bunch of units from those gateways until you can hold it or defend it. And if he doesn't push, he just sits back, then you keep making units. Like you'll even stop your tech path. But still no additional factories here, so it doesn't look like he's going for a push, but in saying that, he's got a bunch of SCVs here, so maybe he's just starting them a little bit later than normal.
There's a DT about to finish here, and the Academy just finished for Terran, and we saw the eBay was canceled, so there's no detection yet. That DT might be able to get some kills if the scans aren't up in time.
Yeah, that's true. If Protoss sends it across, and looks like maybe he will be.
Yeah, canceling the eBay I think was a little bit of a mistake. Normally you want to have it when the Observer comes in your base to give yourself a little bit of coverage to get that information seeker out of there. If he opts for Academy Armory, he's a little bit late on that now, going into 4 more factories for 6 total fact. And he is taking the Protoss is taking a Nexus here at a gas expansion to the south.
I feel like that's going to be too greedy. It's going to be hard for Protoss to defend
after
this.
tacking into Arbiter, to see him now doing that is going to be putting him at a little bit of a disadvantage. The nice thing is, with the Observer information there, he's able to see what type of units are being produced so far, that it's mostly tank heavy, and I think if he transitions enough Zealots, and I see he did get the shuttle loaded up with Zealots now, that can help him big time against a heavy tank army.
Yeah, exactly. But we'll have to see here. Looks like, he is switching into that Vulture production now, so I imagine he'll wait for 1 or 2 rounds of Vultures and go, and this is going to be pretty hard for Protoss to defend because he took that third Nexus.
I do see 2 Templar loading up potentially into a shuttle. They just were produced, so if he has Storm, and maybe he can get some mineral production harassment here. We'll see. 2 Templar again at the natural. We'll see if they get loaded up. There's a DT making its way towards the shuttle too, so maybe that.
The storm was just finished in time there as well, so he definitely has that ready to go until arbiters show up.
All right, he does have his scans available now. Looks like he's going to have about 3 scans for this fight. We'll have to see how the engage goes here. I don't think Protoss should really be engaging here yet, especially because half his army isn't here.
Oh yeah, totally. This is an opportunity for the Terran to pick up some extra tanks.
The positioning of the troops is a huge one there too. It looks like all the Terran troops were together, and there's a wall blocking
the High Templars there as well.
Snipe Templar.
Yeah, it was a good storm, but other than that, everything was pretty good for the Terran, I'd say. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Terran managed to get like a high ground terrain advantage there. I don't even think it's high ground, just a terrain advantage. The units were placed.
DT probably just going to get scanned and killed off
to
here in a
save the
second.
day, maybe?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, if he doesn't know. Okay, there goes the scan. DT dies. Zealots are still slow as well. It looks like speed's only half done, so maybe forgot that. I think Protoss is in a lot of trouble here. I don't think he can hold this. There's nothing he can really do. Vulture's getting into the main base, killing a bunch of rogues.
The 2 main points to watch out for, I think, would be like taking that 3rd base was super risky, and then a pretty bad engage from the goons.
No vessels out yet. No vessels out yet. So if he burns the scans with enough DTs, he could potentially hold. Oh no, he needs GG's out. GG's out. GG.
All right, LoveSnow takes game number 1.
Pretty solid 2-base push from Terran.